Wow, that's a great introduction, and thank you for the scripture. So I'm just going to share for just 2 minutes, and then Rick's got a message. So it's interesting how God weaves what he wants to weave through a service. I'm always amazed, but not really amazed, because that's what he does. So during worship, I was thinking about this scripture in Song of Solomon 2:3, and it says, like an apple tree among the trees of the forest, so is my beloved among the young men. And we go up to Mammoth a lot, and I was picturing the mountain, and then you started singing about the mountain. And I was picturing, if we went up there and we saw this big mountain, which we do all the time, and you've all seen mountains covered in pine trees, how unusual it would be if you saw an apple tree there. And our beloved is like an apple tree among the trees of the forest. Yes, he's a tree. He became a man. He took on flesh, but he's not like any other man you'll ever meet. He's altogether lovely, altogether different. And sometimes we say, well, yeah, he's a man, and we know he's God, but he's nothing like any man. And so just to meditate on that sometimes, I've done that, just stopped and thought, okay, you took on flesh, you walked this earth, but you're not like anybody else. You are Yahweh that came in the flesh for a season. So picture him, the scripture's so good at giving us pictures, like an apple tree among the trees of the forest. What a different tree that is, full of fruit, amazingly different than any tree of the forest. And our beloved is like that, and I just love that. And then when you were praying, you prayed your opening out of Song of Solomon, so part of the weaving. If we have ears to hear, when you go to any meeting where believers are gathered to worship the Lord, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you will see from the beginning to the end, God paints different pictures. I've seen this over and over at each meeting, and he uses each person, part of the puzzle. So what are you saying today, God? You're saying different things. And so even as Rick comes up and shares, you're going to hear another big piece of the puzzle, but it's the Lord speaking and wanting us to see him, that he's altogether lovely, altogether different. And I know what Rick's going to speak about, and just picture him as this man of peace also. So.